Over the years, I've created thousands of hours of richly informative shows.
Oh, I think this is glorious.
We've amassed quite a library. I wondered, what could we do with all of these tapes? I soon realized that the very best solution was to give these tapes to my daughter Alexis
Is Mom wearing mom jeans?
and her friend Jennifer
Martha, that's like the worst thing ever.
to see what they can come up with.
Do you think your mom's gonna be mad at us?
I hope so.
Do you believe in palm readers?
No,
Not at all.
not even kind of.
What about psychics?
No.
What about Dionne Warwick?
I loved her music.
Me too.
Was she a psychic?
Oh my gosh, Dionne Warwick was one of the original psychic hotlines, the Psychic Network. She started.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just think it's total caca.
Total caca, right?
Let's see if Martha believes it. Scary.
Spooky.
Thing. Creepy.
Last year, in our special entertaining issue, we had a story on palm reading, and we all got very interested in the art of hand analysis. For the year
Wow,
2000, I
look
had
at
party
Rico Suave over there.
analysts to the party. They're also known as palm readers.
Oh, right. There was a party, and all I wanted all night long was cotton candy. They served cotton candy as a dessert.
So you weren't dying to get your palm read by
I
Rico Suave?
refused to go get my palm read.
Today, Mark Seltman, hand analyst from New York City, is going to describe
Look
to
at the
us
dead hand.
and take us through hand analysis.
And ew, the creepy little hand.
That's what it is. What, in your words, what is hand analysis?
Well, the hands are a mirror of our character. In looking at the hands,
How much gel do you think is in his hair?
I think it's just dirty.
what our challenges are. So we're not fortune tellers, and that's one of the reasons I'm here, is to dispel that myth.
Then what do you do?
You're just full of crap.
Strange, mystical man.
When you read hands, you read the entire hand.
It's kind of important to have the hand in your hand.
It is. It takes
Really?
a dialogue.
Yes.
Oh,
What kind of
please.
dialogue?
Like after I look in your wallet kind of
I
dialogue?
ask the person to hold their hands up. So,
Okay.
And I want to feel.
Ew, don't touch me.
I want to feel the flexibility of the hands. I want to feel the consistency and the elasticity.
Do you think this is what he does before he has sex?
Every time.
Let me see
And I
your
wanna see the colors
hands.
within
Now
the
take
hands.
off your clothes.
Amazing thing about your hands is the difference between the two.
From two different people, right?
Well, not exactly, but
She's
yes.
flirting. It's disgusting.
She flirts with every man.
Every
she does
man.
not distinguish.
The difference between the length of the index finger is pretty substantial.
Yeah.
It's quite long in the right hand.
Yeah, look.
And that means that it's not been easy. I mean, you've worked very hard.
Oh, good.
Oh, really? She
No
has?
crap.
Martha Stewart's worked hard?
I didn't know that.
And there's been a lot of challenges.
Every day.
I would say so, partly because you're a perfectionist.
Yeah.
He's come up with very unique things to find about Martha,
He
like
said
she's a perfectionist.
Come on.
That's so unusual.
This is just insanity is what it is.
Another big challenge that I see in the hands, you're a late bloomer, and you've blossomed more and more as time has gone on.
She was not a late bloomer. That's bullcrappy. He's saying it because she got rich and famous later.
Right.
She had many careers before this career, and she was always successful.
So what do the lines tell you?
Okay, the lines are details, because we've established character from the shape and the proportions.
He
of
just
the
wants
hands.
to be
If you're
sexy.
familiar with
That's what he
Jungian
wants.
Psychology.
Well, it's not working.
You're thinking intuitive. Then there's sensation and feeling types.
Look at
So
him. He's
once
trying
you
to
have that
undress her
basis
with his
and looking
eyes.
at the lines,
So creepy.
you're a lifeline which wraps around.
Martha, I see you and I in your well-made bed. I'm going to ravish you with my palms.
A headline which sometimes joins, sometimes is separate from the lifeline and traverses.
Are you really
the other
looking at your hands?
direction of the hand. And many people have a fate line. You only need 3 lines.
I have 4.
Start someplace, it ends someplace.
It must mean I'm better.
The heart line shows the directions and qualities of your feelings, how you relate.
I have a short one for that. It just comes to a screeching halt.
So what kind of questions do you have, Martha?
Well, you can tell
What are you
me
doing
if
for
I'm
dinner
helping.
tonight? That's one of my questions. Wah, wah.
I can't see inside the nails, but the shape is healthy.
The shape? She had a manicure.
You got a manicure, you freak. They're filed.
I wouldn't call you old-fashioned.
Oh, I'm not at all old-fashioned.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call you that.
I have old-fashioned values and old-fashioned traditions.
I am Martha.
It's not so much sentiment doesn't drive you.
Do you think he smells bad or smells like patchouli?
Totally
patchouli
patchouli.
of things.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Mark. And if you're interested in having your palm reading, all the information about Mark will be on our website. Thank you very much. This is great. Do you have a
My pleasure.
website?
I don't.
He doesn't have a website.
People just find him through their palms. When I was younger, I didn't really believe in psychics.
How much money did you pay psychics?
A lot.
A lot?
I went to one who was maybe a couple $100, and then I
Shut
called
up.
telephone lines a few times.
I mean, this is akin, actually,
Yeah.
to the tradition of throwing a woman in a lake, and if she sinks, she's not a witch, and
Right.
if she swims,
I think you're
she
right.
is one.
Listen,
I mean,
I don't know if all palm reading is hoo-ha, but that guy, hoo-ha.
If you're worried about raw eggs, you shouldn't use it in food for pregnant women, babies, or young children, or the elderly.
So that's
if you like
4
fresh
groups of
eggs-
people that can't have the salad.
well, if you want to get rid of Grandma and the kids.
Hey!
I love the anchovy. Do you want one?
No, ew, gross, disgusting,
want
nasty, no. Get it away. I'm gonna puke. Seriously, I'm gonna vomit.
So
What is wrong with
good.
you? You can't really like that.
It's fantastic.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
How can you not believe it?
Do
I'm
it
gonna-
again.
Do it again? Hold on, let me swallow first.
Ew. Vile. Okay, we're
And
gonna...
that is one of the best things about a Caesar salad.
Yeah, my issue with the Caesar salad is I don't like that there's anchovy paste, ground minced anchovies.
That's what makes it what
No,
it is.
the cheese and the egg yolks.
I mean, the cheese is good too.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna learn about Caesar salad now, which I...
Want to kiss me?
No, never. Thanks. Go ahead, Martha.
Every single restaurant nowadays seems to have some version of Caesar salad on.
Look at the size of that salad bowl. How many people is she serving?
I could eat that whole bowl.
The salad that we're going to make for you today is Caesar Salad 101. And I think once you taste it, you're never going to be able to eat just any Caesar salad ever again.
This really is, she makes an awesome Caesar salad. Not as good as mine, but the recipe is fantastic.
Not too long ago, still in the 20th century, a man called Cesar Cardini down in Tijuana, Mexico, made for his restaurant one night when he ran out of
I always thought it
everything
had to do with Caesar and Brutus and...
to a lot
You
of
thought this was a toga
I
salad?
thought this was a toga salad, yeah.
and fun. And one night when he did run out of everything, all he had was some romaine lettuce, some bread, and some cheese, and some eggs, and he created this amazing salad. You have to have, if you want to make the real thing, a large wooden salad bowl. Add 2 cloves of garlic to the bowl.
Did you just see how she dropped
them in, plop,
goes,
plop,
boom.
like 2 little squirrel nutkins.
Well, I forgot to tell you the interesting part of the story. What made the salad so special was that everything Cardini
Spit it
said to
out,
himself,
Martha.
Yeah.
She forgot the story. Slash, it's boring.
And he took the salad ingredients out to tableside, and he made the salad with as much flourish and as much theatricality
Wow.
as he
So
could muster
basically,
up.
he made a salad.
Made the tableside creation and presentation is so important.
Remember when they used to make it by tableside?
I do. Yep.
It's a little embarrassing. It actually discouraged me from ordering it.
So right here in the bottom of the bowl, we have 2 cloves of garlic, 4 fillets of anchovy. Now, the anchovy is very important to this recipe.
I don't like
We're
this.
going to use just the wood
No,
of the bowl is
ew,
going to
no,
assume some of
gross.
this delicious flavor.
I want like a big
we have
pizza
we're going to add
smothered in anchovies.
Salt.
I like anchovy paste.
I'll measure
I like
everything
anchovies wrapped around capers.
Disgusting.
I like anchovies stuffed in olives. I had a big
Vile.
handful of those last night.
Disgusting.
Maybe that's why I have a bellyache.
And we want 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. And again, you can use a reamer if you like, and just move your hands around.
Look at her. You could ream around, ream around. That's what she said. Ream around.
And Worcestershire sauce, very important, 1 teaspoon.
Worcestershire, is that Worcestershire sauce?
It's Worcestershire.
1 teaspoon is. And
It's Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
now mix this up just a little bit, and we need 1 large egg yolk. And if you're worried about raw eggs, you shouldn't use it in food for pregnant women, babies, or young children, or the elderly. But if
So
you
that's
have really
4
fresh
groups of
eggs-
people that can't have the salad.
Well, if you want to get rid of Grandma and the kids,
Hey.
if the house is too crowded, make some Caesar salad.
And he dropped it from a great height, and it splashed in
What
the
did
bottom
she
of the
just
bowl.
do?
And that's
She just
fun,
threw it up in the air, I think.
She was being a showman.
She dropped the egg from a great height.
And now 1/3 cup of virgin olive oil. We want a nice creamy dressing. Oh, and I better check my croutons because they've been cooking in the oven right behind me. Oh, they
I
look
love the crouton. The reason this is a meal is because there's so much oil in it, and then the croutons that are soaked in oil.
Right.
It's oil and bread and a little lettuce and some salt.
And now we're going to add our beautiful romaine lettuce that has been cut, not torn.
Oh, shaken, not stirred.
Make sure your lettuce has been washed and dried.
Romaine gets a lot of bugs.
But you can buy romaine hearts. There are no bugs in those
Tons of hearts in the bugs. I mean,
Coating well.
Only one heart per
tons
bug.
of
Do
bugs.
bugs have hearts?
I don't know.
I've served this at lunch recently. My daughter has been making it several times a week. This Caesar 101, and
Several times a
loves
week?
it. You have to serve it.
Several times a week?
No, the
Cannot let this
exaggeration.
lettuce get-
How many days a week do you eat Caesar salad? Exactly?
Oh, 5 or 6.
Your mother says.
That's how I stay slim. I eat as many croutons as possible at all times.
Don't forget the grated Parmesan cheese. This is a Reggiano Parmigiano. Very, very delicious.
Yum.
Give it another toss.
Yeah, it's not bad.
With a
You
big
can
plate of
see how
pasta
Yeah.
deliciously
and a
rich
bottle
the
of wine.
salad is.
Delicious.
It makes a
Fantastic.
delicious lunch or the perfect light supper. Caesar salad 101.
Yummy.
Okay, there's nothing that irritates me more is, do you want chicken or shrimp on your Caesar salad?
On your grilled chicken Caesar salad?
Ugh, that's how you know it's a bad salad. If they offer you chicken or shrimp, it's not gonna be good.
Do you want a grilled chicken Caesar?
No, I do not.
We have a grilled chicken Caesar or a Greek salad with grilled chicken.
Everything is the grilled chicken.
Everything has grilled chicken.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Just
Who has time to do this?
You can do this during your commute. Just pull it out on the train. You won't be arrested.
No. What are you doing, you jackass?
I'm in full lotus.
For what reason?
I'm meditating.
You don't even meditate.
I know.
At
I know.
all.
But I can pretend that I'm meditating.
And that matters.
Really, really well.
I'm sure you
I
can.
can sit very, very still.
Yeah, it's one of your gifts.
Yeah. And what good does that gift do,
Does it?
do me?
Your
Not
gift
much.
of stillness?
Like right now, I'm in such pain.
Yeah.
But I can pretend I'm not. Doesn't hurt at all.
That's right.
I mean, my knees are not going to pop out of their sockets in 2 seconds. But I think that we're going to learn about terrariums.
Yeah.
And I think terrariums they seem kind of Zen yoga-like to me.
Are terrariums those little weird sand garden things?
Terrariums are like, it's almost like a little world unto itself, where you never have to go in. You put enough water in and the plants and the sunlight, and it's not opened.
What's the point?
I don't know, it's pretty. It's especially good for kids because it's like a little world that grows.
Well, let's see, because I don't even know what terrariums are, and I don't.
You don't want to know, because
No.
you don't want to know that the earth requires
No, I
oxygen
care about
made
the
by
earth.
plants.
I
and-
do. I care about the ferns.
Do you?
Yeah.
The ferns.
Ferns make oxygen. Terrariums. Oh, it's terrarium tools.
This is how to care for your terrarium.
making a terrarium can be a very
Are you
fussy
kidding me,
project.
Alexis?
Look at this bottle terrarium, or
I don't
this
like that
beautiful
terrarium. That's
jar
cute.
terrarium. How do you get a plant down
Yeah.
in the bottom?
Why
of
do
the
you
jar?
care to get a plant down? in
It's
the
like, how do you get this ship into the
Terrarium
bottle?
project can become a real pleasure. Bill Shank, our deputy garden editor, designed all these tools based
Wow,
on some
those are like
out-of-print
torture
terrarium
gadgets.
mistakes. Let me show you how easy it is. Choose a fork that's either with maybe bent tines.
Do you think
or
she got a
bent
rash
handle.
of letters that
Generally
said,
use a,
please tell us how we can make tools for our
Please.
small-necked terrariums?
Yeah.
So I want this fork to be bent on an angle like that. So
It's creepy.
Very creepy.
I think they're horrible gynecological tools from a sadist doctor.
They're medieval gynecological tools.
Right.
bamboo is hollow. You can see it has a hollows to it, and it's
This
nice
is way
and
too
sturdy.
involved already.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why you can't just use a fork. Why do you need a fork with a handle this long?
Well, because you can't get down into the bottle.
But you
with the
should
length
have a
of the fork.
terrarium that you can get into.
Well, evidently not. It's not the rage.
Started. Now to make the hole in the top of the cork, just heat up the point of an awl. You can just use your little
What are we doing?
starter
We're sterilizing the needle so it doesn't
don't
hurt
know
the
why.
cork?
Same thing you would use to punch a hole in a leathered belt. There.
Oh, it's burned its way
Very
in.
little pressure. I made a nice hole.
Okay, that squeaking sound is not very good.
Hurts my teeth.
Right in the cork. There. And that will be your tamper. Now this is a little hook
That's the hook that you pick the cavities out of your teeth.
From a great distance, in case you don't like the person you're operating on.
Best thing that I have found to use is a pair of gardening shears like this. Just
Who has
insert
time to do
the
this?
narrow end of
You
the
can do this during
blade
your
and
commute.
snip. You want to crack this in
Just pack a
4
little
places.
bag like you're knitting. Pull it out on the train.
can insert
You won't be arrested.
No.
Brush handle right down into the bamboo.
What is this, the window washing tool?
I don't know.
Tie it with your twine. And here is our spoon, which is great for digging holes. This
That's
too
to
has
eat
be
a
tied
really
with twine.
giant hot fudge sundae.
That comes in a really big...
Yeah, that you're supposed to share with
But then
12
shouldn't you
people.
have a big spoon? Ew.
I know, it's gross.
Nice one. And this is the whole brush fitted right down into the split end of the bamboo.
Okay, what is this for? She doesn't explain the use of any of these
Because she really secretly doesn't want us to know what the real use of these tools
because
are.
they have no use.
They're torture tools.
Oh.
She's pretending it's for a terrarium,
Comes in a bamboo.
but really,
Who do you think she's torturing?
anyone she gets in her
This
clutches.
is beautiful for dusting off leaves because it is terribly soft.
Okay, I don't understand. First of all, a terrarium has no dust.
Right.
Because it's enclosed.
Sure.
So why do you need it to dust?
Whatever tools you need, you can make with long-handled bamboo. And handmade terrarium tools like this, they're a good thing.
Where's the use of the tools?
There is no using the tools.
I want to see her rake with that.
No,
I want to see her. I want to see her
Not gonna
wash
happen.
the inside with that little sponge brushy.
Not gonna happen. She just wanted to show us how to make them.
But they don't actually work.
Nope.
Do you always have sex on the first date?
Are you out of your mind? No.
I always have sex on the first date.
That's crazy.
And when I don't, never ends well.
When I was single, I hated dating. I hated it so much. I used to cry before every date, literally.
Well, that's not pretty. Then you're all
tears,
puffy
cry.
and...
I hated the rules of dating. I hated
rules? The rules are what you
rules.
make of them.
They are not. The rules of dating were that you couldn't act like you liked someone only after you knew that
Oh, you
someone
mean
for
the
sure
game. You were
liked
afraid you weren't playing the game
I
properly.
couldn't do it. I couldn't.
First of all, here was...
couldn't
you
play it
needed
cool.
a friend like me because
I didn't
here-
have one.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
The hours before the date are by far better than any date you will ever have.
Maybe for you, they
You put your
sucked for me.
favorite music on.
Yes.
You drink your favorite bottle of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
You put on your makeup and your best outfit. And you look, that's the best part of the date. Because when he shows up, it's not going to be so
See,
good.
that for me, I felt like the date would suck even before I left the house. Even before I got my clothes on. So I would be panic-stricken in my closet trying to figure out what to
You're
wear.
great with
trying to
people.
do
Like,
this.
I'm horrible
I'm
with
not
people.
great with dating, though. I hated
and
it.
I should have been the one scared and miserable.
But the pressure of the date going well, of there not being lulls in conversation, of the boy liking me or of me liking him, just all of it.
I never worried about it.
I worry about all that.
But then again, I didn't go on that many dates.
I had 1 year
Did you
where
always
I went
have
on
sex on
dates.
the first date?
Are you out of your mind? No.
I always have sex on the first
That's
date.
crazy.
And when I don't, it never ends well. And you would think the opposite. See, you would
Yeah.
think the opposite. But I think that if you're not attracted enough to that person to want to sleep with them
Yeah.
right away, there's a
on.
huge problem.
You should be attracted to that person. You should want to have sex with that person, but you shouldn't have sex with
Why
that person.
not?
Because
Why
that's
not?
what intimacy is. Well, first of all, you drink, and I think that makes the sex
I
easier
can do
for
it
you
sober
on a first
if you
date.
really make me.
You won't on a first date have sober sex.
Why would I want to? I want to
But
get drunk.
I
It's
am a
fun.
No, I
And I
think
don't
you
think
wait a
there's
little
anything-
while.
you know
I think
what?
you wait 4 dates. 4 dates.
See, why is there
To
a
me.
number?
I don't think there really should be.
Why isn't
but
there a
it's-
feeling? Like you wait until you feel like you want to sleep with
I
him,
think-
which means first date. Be sure to catch Whatever with Alexis and Jennifer every day.
On Martha Stewart Living, Sirius Satellite Radio's Channel 112. For more information, check out whateverradio.com.